Hi, my name is Pam Jimenez. I am a senior at Clovis East High School and a student in the Health and Medical Wellness course. And in this video, I am going to demonstrate how to put on a mask, a N95 respirator, and a face shield, as well as how to remove them. First up, we have this light blue mask, also known as a level 1 mask, and worn when there is low risk for fluid exposure. It provides low barrier protection and for general use. Next up is this green mask, also referred to as a level 2 mask, worn for moderate risk of fluid exposure. It provides a moderate barrier protection and is able to stand minimum aerosol sprays or fluids. Lastly, the dark blue mask, also known as a level 3 mask, worn for high risk of fluid exposure. It provides maximum barrier protection and used for high risks of fluids, sprays, and aerosol. Let's talk about some repeated common mistakes when wearing a mask like this. The first common mistake is people, when they wear their mask, their nose is exposed, so the mask is right under their nose. The second most common mistake is people fail to seal the top part of the mask that is around your cheeks and nose. In addition, the third common mistake is people fail to pull the mask under their chin. The fourth common mistake is that people will contaminate their mask by touching the front of their mask. A tip when putting on a mask, you're going to feel for a metal flexible band on the top. This will bend to shape the bridge of your nose. Next is determining which side of the mask is the front or the back. There are two ways you could do this. The first way is by looking at which side the ear loops are sewn at. This will be the side that would be going on your face. The second way is by looking at what is known as the pleats of the mask and which direction they are heading in. Before donning a mask, you want to be sure you perform hand hygiene. Then when using a mask with ear loops, take each ear loop and place it over the ears. Then clasp the nose piece of the mask, making sure it is covering the bridge of the nose, and molding the nose piece of the face mask to fit your nose using the fingertips of both hands, starting inwards from the bridge of the nose to outwards to the cheeks. Then holding on to the top piece of the face mask, pull the bottom of the mask over the chin. To remove the mask, you want to be sure to avoid touching the front of the mask, for this part is considered contaminated. So therefore, you will need to grab a hold of the ear loops with your fingertips to remove from the face. Then dispose or store the mask for future per-use facilities protocol. Then perform hand hygiene. Next up is the N95 respirator. You want to be sure to follow the manufacturer's recent protocols and directions first. The first step is to perform hand hygiene. Next, hold the respirator with one hand with the front of the mask touching your hand. The metal flexible noseband should rest in between your fingertips, and the straps of the mask should be hanging under your hand and not tangled up. Take the respirator and place it over your nose, mouth, and chin and hold it there. When putting on the straps, you want to be sure you don't tangle them up. So take your free hand and the top strap of the respirator and pull it just over the top of your head, above the ears. Then take the bottom strap of the respirator and pull it below the ears. At this point, you want to be sure that the straps again aren't twisted or tangled. Next, ensure you have proper seal of the respirator. Mold the nose piece and with both fingertips around the nose, starting inwards and working your way outwards to your cheeks. Now we're going to perform the seal test. This will test if you have donned the respirator correctly and there is no leakage of air. First, taking both of your hands and placing them over the respirator, take a sharp breath in. You want to make sure the respirator is sealing all over your face. Keeping your hands there, breathe out, and you want to feel for any leakage of air around the respirator's perimeter. If there is any leakage around the nose piece of the respirator, mold the nose piece again. If there is leakage around the respirator's perimeter, adjust the straps of the mask. If there is still leakage, do not use the mask unless it is properly sealed. You may need a different size respirator before use. Now for doffing the mask, first you want to avoid touching the front of the mask after use because it is considered contaminated. However, you could use the straps of the mask because it is considered clean. Take the bottom strap with both hands, pull it over your head, then take the top strap and pull it over. Now you are able to reuse or dispose of the mask and perform hand hygiene afterwards. So here we have another mask called the duckbill mask, and basically to put it on, you want to separate the edges of the mask to fully open it, then slightly bend it to form a gentle curve. Hold the mask upside down to expose the two headbands, then using your index fingers and thumbs to separate the two headbands. While holding the headbands with your index fingers and thumb, cup the mask under your chin and pull the headbands over your head. Next, mold the nose band to fit your nose bridge. And to doff, it is the same process as the N95 mask. Now for a face shield, before donning on a shield, be sure to inspect it first for any damages. If no damages, expand the elastic band in the back to reach the back of your head and so that the foam board on the inside of the shield is resting on your forehead. Once it is situated, make sure it covers the front and sides of your face. When doffing the face shield, perform hand hygiene first, then remove the mask from the back strap. You can dispose or reuse and clean the mask using a sponge or a cloth with soap and rinse under water. And that's the end of the video. Hope this video gave you a better understanding about what types of masks are out there and how to don and doff each one. Be sure to wear face masks to limit the spread of germs and spread of diseases. And by doing so, you can protect other people from becoming sick. Thank you for watching. Bye.